Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are healthy and having a good day. You're back again with me, Arabella in Arabella's podcast. Today, I'm inviting you all to listen to a discussion about tourism industry, precisely the tourism sector here in Palembang. Here, I'm inviting a special guest. She is a student who is studying in tourism and hospitality industry major in the Sriwijaya State Polytechnic. So, who is she? Let's say welcome to our class, Vidiya Indah Cahyani. Hello, Vidya.
Hello everyone. Hello Arabella. I'm Vidiya and so glad to be here. Arabella Podcast.
Hi, Vidya. Nice to meet you. I'm glad that you're happy to be here. As you know, in this podcast, we're going to discuss about the tourism industry in Palembang.
Yes, I'm ready. I will answer you to the best of my ability.
Don't worry about that. I'm just asking for your opinion. Well, then, should we get started?
Come on, I'm ready.
As a student who studies about the hospitality industry and the tourism industry, what is your view on the tourism sector in Indonesia?
The tourism sector is potential that has an advantage if professionally managed. Especially in Indonesia, the tourism sector is growing from year to year. National tourism has an attractions high value for local and foreign tourists in large numbers, which lead to the growth of the Indonesian economy. Moreover, most of Indonesia territory has extraordinary tourism potential, with a rich diversity of tribes, cultures, customs, history supported by its geographical position as a strategic tropical country with natural beauty and animals.
Yes, I should agree with that. Our national tourism has a lot of potential due to our geographical location, our cultures, our customs. They are wonderful. So, next question: what do you think is the role of the government in the tourism sector?
Oh, about the role of government, I think that the government is the owner of the authority. Therefore, the government needs to make development efforts, acceleration, and development continuously to maintain interest and number of tourists who visit tourist destinations in the city and districts that have potential major in tourism. Some of the common obstacles faced by tourists in Indonesia, among others, related to infrastructure, connectivity, and transportation.
Your explanation that means that there are a lot of things that the government should do to maintain our tourism industry. And they also should create features in several cities and districts. Well, about the features of cities, what do you think about Palembang? Does it have any potential that could be called special?
Of course, my hometown must be there. One of the privileged of Indonesian tourism destinations is located in the city of Palembang. The potential wealth of tourism in Palembang city has complete potential. The article in Palembang city has tourism objects in various aspects, such as historical tourism, namely the Sriwijaya Kingdom, nature tourism such as the Musi River, which has beauty from upstream to downstream, to tourism potential in the sports and religious fields.
That's right. Palembang has such a diverse tourism sector.
Yes, and this potential is a separate asset for become an international class tourist city that can bring prosperity to its people if it's managed wisely, professionally, and sustainably.
All right, so it is said here that tourism potential needs acceleration. Based on it, to accelerate the development of tourism industry is interesting to talk about. So according to Wikipedia, what are the common problems that arise in the realization of that acceleration, especially in the development of Palembang City's tourism industry?
Okay, before I talk about this, I have studied and read several journals. I will give my opinion based
Uh,
on what I have read. So if there is a mistake, I apologize. Okay, back to the conversation. Common problems that appears in the realization of acceleration Palembang City tourism development, I think, is a lack of community involvement as a core stakeholder in the business tourism destination development.
so what are these ideal stakeholders that you're talking about?
Finally, stakeholders who can participate contribute to tourism development besides the government is the community. As an acceleration step in increased tourism that sustainability requires collaboration of all stakeholders.
How should the government take steps to advance tourism in Palembang?
In my opinion, the first is in terms of infrastructure. Based on what I read, that government as the driving sector seeks to make adjustments related to tourism infrastructure, one of which is related to tourism basic facilities. Infrastructure tourism basics in Palembang City in the form of public is something that needed to provide tourism activities, services, support tourism destinations. The role of infrastructure is also supporting elements of urban activities. Infrastructure needs to be provided in a city because infrastructure is basic needs and infrastructure can move economic growth.
That's right, Vidya. Development in the tourism sector is closely related and depends on the available infrastructure.
Yes, moreover, the role of infrastructure is very important because with the development of available infrastructure and infrastructure systems, it will be able to encourage the development of the tourism sector. Of course, with the active role of all related parties. When infrastructure development is strong and connectivity is strong with the involvement of all tourism stakeholders, with their respective functions, directly creates essence of tourism destinations.
I see that you have answered very well. Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
Of course, in my opinion, the utilization of information and communication technology by stakeholders, including the government of Palembang City, is still minimal.
Why is that, and what should the government do?
Because in realization of information and communication technology is still experiencing some obstacles such as lack of knowledge and understanding of information and communication technology, so that there are still many tourists as well as the private sector do marketing services and products conventionally. With optimizing the use of ICT through the application of destination management system, destination tourism in the city of Palembang will direct it. It is said to be directed because in the facilitate interaction between all stakeholders interest efficiently and optimize relations with certain groups.
Everything that you have said can be a feedback to our government. I hope they are listening to this. All right, that has been a fun session. Thank you for today, Pia. Okay, everyone, that's the end for today. See you on the next episode of Arabella's podcast.
Bye bye.